Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Roma career mode. In this episode I'm going to get through 3 more games. I'm going to simulate against Frosty One. I'm then going to play on camera against Sporting CP. I'm then going to play off camera against Sassuolo, and I'll show you the result of that. Also, in the last episode I said if anybody wanted to make any suggestions for deadline day, no one did, but I have had a look in my team and I've put 2 players on the short list, not 3, sorry about that, and Bolo is going to be removed. Martin Odegaard and Luis Muriel. Martin Odegaard I'm trying to sign as another attacking midfielder, and Luis Muriel just as a rotation striker. So I'm going to see how these offers go, and I'll show you anything that happens throughout the deadline day. Real Madrid have accepted a £1 million offer for Martin Odegaard. He wants £6 million a week, no, £6,000 a week, 4 years. So I'm going to give him that, and I'm not going to give him crucial. I'm going to give him a sporadic first team player, because he'll play from time to time, and I'll try and build him up, and then he'll get into the first team. 6 hours left to go of deadline day. I've decided to stop pursuing my interest in Luis Muriel, because they want like 6 million and I ain't got 6 million. Hopefully, this is an email saying that Odegaard has accepted it, and he has. So there we go, I have signed Martin Odegaard. Quite happy with that. And I'm just going to run down the clock to the end of transfer deadline day. I've had my first youth report back, and I've been given, I've accepted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So I'm going to start with the top one, which is Antonio Dickman. It does not sound like an Italian name, but he's a central midfielder with a 72 to 94 potential. Petira, 71 to 94. Centre mid from Brazil. Gouvier, central attacking midfielder from Brazil, 73 to 94. A French keeper, Lionel Basset, 72 to 94, and Luca Lolo, 72 to 94 winger. I am simulating this game against Frosty One. I am away. They've scored in the first minute, and I do have the away disadvantage when I sim. But they were bottom, so I was thinking maybe we could get a good result from them. But they've gone 1-0 up, and De Rossi scored just before half time to make it 1-1. Bit of substitutions. Manolas has been given a red card for a second yellow. The game has finished 1-1. So the team I'm using against Sporting CP is a bit of a rotation squad. Hopefully it can do good for me. Jovino, Dzeko and Falque up front, with Pjanic, Nainggolan and De Rossi just sitting behind the front 3. Ashley Cole, Florenzi left back and right back, Rudiger and Prodossi centre backs, and Costil in goal. And on the bench we're going to have Szczesny, Manolas, Castan, Odegaard, Keita, Salah and Sanabria. So we're playing in the Wild Stadion. I think it's just an EA generated stadium. Sporting CP Portugal versus Roma from Italy. Martin Tyler, Alan Smith, usual commentators. And we've also got Chelsea and Sevilla in our group. So I'm going to be playing Chelsea. Didn't realise that when I seeded the teams. I just quickly did it. But yeah, playing Chelsea. So but at the moment we're playing Sporting. So let's focus on this game. And we should be watching Carrillo and Pjanic. I'm just going to show you the Sporting team because you've already seen my team. There's Miralem, Pjanic, who has now signed for Juventus in real life. The Sporting CP's team is... It's a 4-1-3-2. Patricio, Oliveira, Everton, Pereira. I'm too slow at reading names. But if you could pause it then just to see who they're playing, you can. You've already seen my team, so it's pointless showing you it again. Let's get into the game. And Sporting have scored with only seconds left to go until half time. I'm just going to pause. So I'm actually going to start doing instant replays so you can see the move build up. So I'm going to do it from, I'd say here when they're clearing it. As you can see, they clear it and then they pass it to their winger. My defenders were nowhere to be seen, and then that pace was variable. I tried sliding in, and as you can see there, it was headed into the near post by Freddie Montero. 1-0 to Sporting CP. So it's half time and I'm losing 1-0. The game has finished, and for the last 15 minutes Sporting started passing it around the back and started playing frustrating football. As you can see there, they were quite dominant in the game, but I feel like we could have deserved to get a goal. But as I said, they were playing frustrating football and just passing it around the back, unable to press on them. And in the other game, in our group, Chelsea beat Sevilla 3-0. So I'm now going to play the Sassuolo game off camera, and I'm going to then show you the result after the game. And to add all more disappointment to this episode, I lost to Sassuolo. It was again very frustrating, and they scored in the 90th minute with a counter attack, and they just started playing like Barcelona, passing it around on the counter, and then just had a shot from outside the box. Keeper was beaten, and I was annoyed at that point, but I've calmed down a bit now to record, and I've lost that game. So in this episode, I did lose 2-1, lost 1-0, and I drew 1-1. So if you have liked this episode, please do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here. And until my next episode, I will see you all later. Goodbye.